You may have seen us talking about the Hollyland Pyro 5 in a recent video that we did covering a lot of our recommendations for camera rigging accessories. But what you may not have realized is we were actually using the 4K version that's just been released today. The short story here is that we really like it, and we'll get into why in a second. But before we start, we would like to give a big thanks to Hollyland for sending us this unit to check out. Now, they don't get to see this video before it comes out, but it does help when companies send us things because then we can take a look at it without buying it ourselves. We just can't pick up everything. Now, this video is going to be more of an overview, not an in-depth review, and the reason for that is simple. This device is very similar to the previous 1080p version. The only difference is that it accepts a 4K signal. We will be talking about some of the pros and cons, but mostly this is going to be about things this monitor does right, because there wasn't a lot that this monitor didn't do correctly in the previous version, let's be honest. Now, for those of you who have been watching our channel for a while, you know we're pretty particular about monitors and monitor brands as well as wireless transmission, and we've actually damaged relationships with a couple of other brands who probably won't collaborate with us again because of our opinions. So if we say that we like this, we probably like it. Just letting you know. Now, to start with, the physical overview is very similar to the previous version. It's still a 5.5-inch touch screen. However, this screen is 4K, and that doesn't mean that it accepts a 4K signal. It is actually a 4K screen we have confirmed with them, which is really cool to see in this form factor. It is uncommon. Brightness is sitting at 1500 nits, which while not the best in class, is still quite high. Color accuracy and contrast is also good, and we don't have any complaints there. And calibration seems pretty good out of the box as far as we can tell. However, you do still have the option to adjust, which is always nice to see. Build quality here is fairly good, but it is made out of plastic to keep things relatively light, especially if you do not use the battery and plug directly into a power source. But we would like to see a cage option for some things. For example, if you were to use this as a director's monitor, it would be nice to have a little bit more rigidity, even if it is a heavier package. In terms of features, the main thing here is what we'll talk about first. This is a wireless receiver and transmitter built into the display, and it handles 4K, as you would imagine. The really cool thing about this is just how compact this whole unit is, given that it is a monitor and a transmitter receiver. The other cool thing to mention here is that while this is an all-in-one setup, you do not have to use it with another all-in-one setup. You can pair it with a transmitter or a receiver, depending on how you are doing it. So for example, if you do connect this up to your camera, you can connect the image coming out of it to another monitor like this, or to a receiver connected to a bigger monitor, for example. It's really cool that there's a lot of versatility here. And another key thing to remember is that you can send this to multiple receivers. And importantly, you can also send it to the phone app, which works quite well. A quick note on latency here is that we've found that this has been relatively okay. Hollyland's products typically aren't as snappy as some of the competitors, but in our testing, we typically find that their image quality is quite good. In short, we find that the Hollyland stuff is really, really great for using as client monitors or sending to a client monitor. But if you're looking to do focus pulling, you are probably still going to be looking at the higher end systems from people like Teradek and DJI. That's just what we found so far. These devices, though, do hold up. The image is fantastic, and we actually prefer the Hollylands over some of the other budget devices. Now, when it comes to the features that this monitor has, most of the stuff transfers over from the previous monitors. So there's a lot of built-in stuff, anamorphic D-squeeze, false colors, waveforms, all that good stuff. But one of the cool things that it does do is proxy recording. If that's something that matters to you, you'll know. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. The other cool thing that Hollyland is starting to add, though, is USB-C camera control. Now, at the moment, they only support Sony cameras, and they only support a limited amount of Sony cameras, so check the compatibility on the website, though we are told this is probably going to continue expanding in the future and possibly come to other brands. We just can't comment on it right now. Now, in terms of things that we would like to see with this monitor, while it is one of the few that can do vertiscope, so vertical anamorphic, it does not allow you to crop into anamorphic footage, because if you didn't know, a lot of the times when you are shooting anamorphic, you have extra bits that you will not deliver in the final edit unless you're shooting the exact right squeeze ratio for your sensor, which is frankly uncommon. A lot of monitors do not support that feature, in fairness, but it would still be nice to see Hollyland add it so you can, for example, monitor scope and crop to scope on your monitor, so you're not seeing a bigger image than you essentially need. It just makes monitoring and focus pulling easier. It's got nothing to do with recording the image, just about monitoring. But at the end of the day, that's pretty much all we have to say about this unit. It's relatively cost effective, especially for all you're getting, and we really like the form factor and all the features it has. To be honest, we're probably looking at picking up another one, especially for my B camera. It's just a really nice all-in-one package. We really like what they're doing here for the cost. We'll leave a link down below if you are interested in checking it out, and we'll see you on the next one.